So on the day that we actually transition across, we won't be going operation until the night shift, so 6 p.m. that night, but the day shift will be very busy. So the day of transition involves a lot of things, really. So at 8 o'clock, we're expecting that the removalists will arrive at the old station. We've had one officer take control of managing all of the required items at the old station. The staff or volunteer regardless. He's made contact with the removalist. He'll meet up with them on that morning, so he will take control of that specific component. I'll be at this location. The removalist will pick up all of the required items, bring them over here. We'll have a crew of people here who will assist the removalists to put all the relevant items where they need to be. And again, we're talking about everything that you'd find at a fire station. This isn't just turnout equipment. It isn't just office furniture. It's pretty much everything we have at that old site that we want to bring across here. So it's going to be an arduous day in that sense. We're also expecting 40 plus degrees on that day. So that'll happen. We'll also be having on that same day our IT people and comms people here to manage the transition, because obviously when we are about to go live on at 6 p.m. that night, we need to ensure that we have our new phone number set up, which has to occur here. We need to make sure that our turnout systems are up and running, so those guys will be in the background ensuring that there's testing happening with that. We'll have a range of volunteers in the lead up to that day coming down doing working bees. If you come around the new fire station now, we've had all our FF&E equipment delivered, but it's still in boxes. Our staff and volunteers have been working on their own methods for coming in, unpacking, setting up, commissioning. That'll actually happen this Sunday, so that's in the lead up. But on the day, really all we'll have to do is worry about the removalist truck moving from point A to point B. When the removalist truck gets to point B, we will have a range of people here, including the on-duty staff. The night duty will come in a little bit early, and they'll make sure that everybody's comfortable, that the officers are set up. We'll make sure that the staff station officer or senior station officer has the ability to do what he needs or she needs to do in order to maintain their critical functions. We'll make sure that the other members here have all of the equipment that they need to. So IT will be buzzing around doing their bit with computers. Our phone man will be doing their bit with the phones, making sure all that sort of stuff's happening. And we'll have our systems programs changed to allow the full functionality of the turnout system here. Really, that's all we need to do on that day. One thing that I think makes a big difference to moving into a new facility when there's lots of experience and time and heart in an old facility is making sure that we cater to, and some may see it as smaller needs, but the needs of some of our volunteer members and staff members for that matter. And I'll talk about some volunteer things which I think the OIC really needs to focus on strongly. And to give an example, here at Wodonga we have an very old historic bell that we've got mounted at the old site. We have put quite a bit of effort into making sure that that piece of equipment will be brought across and utilised here on display somewhere like it is at the old fire station. Whilst we don't have the detail of where we want to put it yet, we have placed significant importance on that, and we have the agreement now that we'll spend some time in this new facility, get to know it a little bit, and we'll get the feel for where we think the best location for it is, and so everyone's in agreement to that. And other things that are, such as the doors, the historic doors on the meeting room. While some people may see them as small, to me they're critical because, you know, they pave the way in so many ways for the transition into the new station. They pave the way for the staff volunteer dynamic to be improved. And when we all see those sort of things and trophies and pictures and honour boards as important, and make sure that we display their importance, it makes the transition into places like this a lot easier. We see that we don't have that tearing syndrome away from the old facility and the difficulty gelling into the new place when we've given the due care and attention to some of the things that historically are very, very important for our broader membership.
Community Day, it allows us as a brigade to tick a number of boxes. The first one is to provide closure on a big process, being a build process from start to finish, which has taken many years. So it allows the brigade to have some closure on that entire process. It gives us the opportunity to meet with a whole heap of different dignitaries that may attend, and again gives us a chance to push the sort of things that we believe are essential for the community. The other thing that's really important that we've incorporated into the day here at Wodonga is the ability for us to get messages across to the community and interact with them. Behind me we've got to set up a community safety display which allows us to push the key messages from CFA in order for us to get the community to assist us with the overall safety.